Welcome back to the Coins Information HD channel, coin collectors and curious viewers alike. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of modern American coinage to explore a coin you probably see every day, yet may have never taken a close look at. We're talking about the 2018 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another ordinary penny, small, coppery, and worth just 1 cent. But as we'll uncover today, even modern coins can have a story. We'll examine its background, minting process, reasons for the missing mint mark, how to spot valuable examples, and ultimately, whether this tiny coin could be worth a lot of money in 2025. If you've got a jar of pennies at home, or you're someone interested in coins, numismatics, or even treasure hunting, stay with us, you won't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny holds a very special place in American coinage. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most iconic presidents in U.S. history. From 1909 until 1958, the Lincoln cent featured the wheat ears reverse design. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse changed to the Lincoln Memorial, reflecting Lincoln's enduring legacy. In 2010, the design was updated again, this time to the Union Shield, a bold, modern emblem intended to represent national unity, strength, and Lincoln's preservation of the Union. The obverse has always featured Lincoln's portrait, though it has been slightly refined over the years. The 2018 penny belongs to this current Shield cent era, and it bears all the standard design elements: the right-facing portrait of Lincoln, the words, "In God We Trust," at the top, Liberty, on the left side, and the date, 2018, on the right. But what truly stands out about this specific coin is what you don't see, and that's a mint mark, for those who are new to collecting. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells you where it was made. The U.S. Mint has several facilities, and coins are typically marked with letters like P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. On modern pennies, the mint mark is located just below the year. So when you look at your 2018 penny and don't see any mint mark at all, you might think it's an error, or maybe even something rare. But here's the truth: the absence of a mint mark on the 2018 Lincoln cent is completely intentional. In fact, the Philadelphia Mint, which produced these no mint mark coins, traditionally does not include a mint mark on Lincoln cents for regular circulation. The only exception was in 2017, when the mint added a small P on pennies to commemorate its 225th anniversary. But starting in 2018, the mint reverted to the historical norm and removed the P mint mark once again. So, to be clear, if your 2018 penny has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, and that is not an error, it is the standard issue for that year. Let's talk about how the 2018 Lincoln penny was made. Like all modern cents, this coin is composed primarily of zinc, with only a thin outer coating of copper. This composition has been in place since 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from mostly copper pennies to the current, more economical zinc core. Each 2018 penny weighs about 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. They were mass-produced using high-speed presses capable of striking hundreds of coins per minute. These presses stamp both sides of the coin simultaneously using hardened steel dies. The 2018 no-mint mark pennies were struck in enormous numbers, in the hundreds of millions, for general circulation. This means they were not intended to be rare, and they were not limited in production, but even in mass-produced coins, interesting things can happen, and this is where collectors get excited. Even though the 2018 no-mint mark penny is common, some examples can be worth far more than face value. So what turns a 1-cent coin into something much more valuable? There are a few main factors. 1. Condition or grade. This is the single most important factor for modern coins. A 2018 penny that has been in circulation, passed from hand to hand, and shows wear will almost always be worth only face value. But a penny in mint state, that is, uncirculated and showing no signs of wear, can be more valuable. Especially those that grade MS67, MS68 or higher. 2. Strike quality. Coins with full, sharp details and no weak areas tend to be more desirable. These are known as full strike examples and often bring higher prices at auction. Point 3. Errors and varieties. Some coins leave the mint with unusual mistakes, double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other anomalies. These mint errors are often rare and highly collectible. While no major errors are officially documented for the 2018 no mint mark penny, collectors always keep an eye out. Point 4. Luster and eye appeal. Coins that retain their original mint luster and have a visually pleasing appearance tend to sell for more. Toning, spotting, or surface scratches will reduce a coin's value significantly. Point 5. Population in high grades. Even for a modern coin, there may be only a few certified examples in ultra-high grades. If your coin is one of the few that has been graded MS69 or better, it may be worth a premium because of its rarity in that condition. So what is a 2018 no mint mark penny worth in 2025? Let's break it down by condition. Circulated examples, the ones you'd find in your pocket change, are typically worth face value. 1 cent. There are simply too many in existence, and they don't carry collectible value unless there's an error. Uncirculated examples, particularly those that have been well preserved in rolls or mint sets, can be worth between 10 cents and $1, depending on eye appeal and quality. High-grade mint state coins, those professionally graded MS66 or MS67 by a recognized grading service, might bring $5 to $25 on the collector market. Ultra-high grades, like MS68 or above, are much rarer. If you happen to have one of these, and it's slabbed by a top-tier grading company, you could be looking at $50, $100, or even more, depending on demand. Error coins. Now this is where things can get interesting. If you happen to have a 2018 penny with a legitimate and dramatic mint error, such as a double die obverse or an off-center strike, values can range from $20 to several $100s, depending on the error's visibility and rarity. So now that you know the potential value, the next question is, should you keep your 2018 no mint mark penny, or sell it? Here are a few guidelines. If your coin is circulated and shows signs of wear, it's best to just keep it or spend it. It's not rare, and the market is saturated. If your coin is uncirculated, particularly if it came from a mint set, store it carefully. Consider having it graded if it appears flawless. This is where value starts to increase. If you believe you have an error coin, take it to a professional coin dealer or submit it to a reputable grading service for authentication. Do not clean it or alter it in any way, as this can severely reduce its value. If you're collecting for the long term, keep a few nice examples in protective holders. Modern coins may not be valuable now, but condition is everything, and in a few decades, today's high-grade coins could become tomorrow's collectibles. To sum it all up, the 2018 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of modern coinage. While it is not rare by any means, it tells an important story in U.S. mint history, a return to tradition after the special 2017 mint mark celebration. Most examples are only worth face value, but with a sharp eye, you may find a gem, a pristine, high-grade coin, or a rare error that could fetch real money in the collector market. Coins like this remind us that treasure isn't always buried deep. Sometimes, it's hiding in plain sight, right in your pocket change. So check your change, look through your coin jars, and if you find a 2018 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, take a closer look. You just might have something special. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious.